You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Jarrett doesn't have the goods, because he does. I just feel that he needs a little bit more seasoning, and Top Rank believes that too, because that's why he's in the ring tonight against Rudenko. Rudenko's a tough veteran fighter. He's only been stopped once, but on a technicality.
That's correct.
That's it, a technicality. He's been the distance. He's been in the ring with Zilai Zhang, various fighters, various top contenders out there, and he's gone the distance with them. So
well, let's go through some of that. I mean, you see a guy like this who's got the 6 losses, 39 years old, but 35 wins. But to your point, distance fights with notable names.
Yes.
Zilai Zhang, Alexander Povetkin, Huey Fury, Lucas Brown, Kabayov. So he's been in against experienced, veteran, notable heavyweights.
So this fight right here is a showcase fight for Jarrett, one, but it's more about him going rounds. He needs to go more rounds. It was good for him to go 10 rounds last time out. He needs another 10 rounds before he steps up his competition and start fighting the topper echelon of the contenders in this division.
Of course, we saw the top of the division earlier this afternoon. We were able to broadcast the fight on ESPN+. Alexander Usyk's 9th round knockout over Daniel Dubois. Jarrett showing angles and going to the body with a right hand.
Look at them angles. That's something new. We haven't
sure is. Have not seen that work, and you saw it early on here a couple times in round number 1.
Get off his head.
And see, that's what this is about. It's about him showcasing his full arsenal tonight against a guy that's tough, rugged, a guy that's going to bring it to him. He's going to have plenty of opportunities to land, but I don't know if he's going to hurt Rudenko. We're going to see.
Rudenko, a durable guy, that's been proven. Look at him hanging around the back of Jared Anderson's head.
Around behind his head. Box.
That's the second time that Gary Ritter, veteran referee, has had to warn him. Good body work from Anderson.
Nice roll right there from Jared. Showing good head movement now.
Back to the jab. Steady work from Anderson. Able to block that left hand from Rudenko. Another body shot, left hand to the body, and then stab jab, then comes with the right hand and sends him off balance here at the end of round number 1. 15 fights in 3 years and 10 months.
Yeah.
And we make a big deal out of turning around in 56 days. These guys used to fight 3 times a month.
I understand that. I mean, we make a big deal out of it because it's a rarity in today's boxing. Guys don't fight enough. They don't fight often enough. You get the top fighters, you see them once, maybe twice a year. You got to think about it. Usyk just fought, and he fought a year ago. Literally a year ago. So it's good to see Jarrett wanting to stay active. And when I asked him in the fight arena, he said, Tim, I need money. That's what I want. I need money. That's the reason why I'm back so soon. And he said, you know what? After this fight, I'll be back in November or December.
It's exactly the way it should be for somebody like Jared Anderson at his age, with his skill set, being the prospect fringe contender he is at 23 years old, heck, full contender now. And you think about, hey, I want money, I want to make money. 23 years old in a division that's filled with veterans who aren't going to be there forever when you look at the top of the heavyweight division right now and you see across the ages of the top guys. Right hand trying to wrap around that guard from Rudenko. Anderson goes underneath and fires back. Was able to land to the body in the mix there. Rudenko tying up on the inside.
Tonight, this fight is all about, can Jarrett do something that all these other heavyweights, named heavyweights out there that you mentioned, Tess, can he stop Rudenko?
Rudenko's only been knocked down once. He's only lost by stoppage once, but to your point, a technicality. That stoppage 2 fights ago is really a disqualification for excessive holding and non-competitiveness. So only once in 6 career losses, but never a clean stoppage, never a knockout or TKO in that fashion.
Off his head.
It'll be seen if Jarrett can open him up. Can he crack the code? No one has been able to. All the guys you mentioned.
Good right hand to the body, comes up top with a headshot, digs underneath to the body again. Right hand up top from Rudenko. Anderson really focused on that body of Rudenko.
Don't post him.
See, this fight's going to be a matter of Jared not getting bored in there. It's too easy.
He said to us yesterday there were moments against Charles Martin he got bored.
Yeah. And it's all about having supreme focus. That's the next level. Supreme focus. No matter what's going on, no matter what's happening or how easy it is, you stay calm, you stay poised, you stay focused on the mission, and you get the job done. That's what you see from the best.
There's some solid body shots coming in from the undefeated Ohio native Jared Anderson. We come to the end of round number 2 on this day-night doubleheader of heavyweight action. A stadium in Poland filled with Ukrainian refugees and fans, and now we can all sit back and hope that finally we will get a matchup with Tyson Fury for an undisputed heavyweight champion. The promoter of Alexander Usyk, Alexander Krasiuk, he said he feels his boxer has an obligation to the sport, to the fans, to finalize a deal with Tyson Fury.
I agree, 1,000%. That's the only fight that I want to see next for either guy once Fury takes care of what he needs to take care of against Francis Ngannou.
Round number 3 here of our heavyweight main event. Jared Anderson in control early against Rudenko. Bernardo.
Yeah, just spoke with Derry Riley and had a nice exchange with Jared Anderson. He said, just keep doing what you're doing. Stick to that jab. Keep digging to the body. Looked at him and said, I got you, coach.
He's landed 40% of his jabs to that point, Bernardo, and he's already landed, and we're only a minute into round 3, 27 body connects.
And you're seeing Jared now when he's pulling, you're seeing him raise his left hand up, and he's taking the right hand on the glove. As opposed in the past, you see him pull straight back and his hands are not in place. So that's an adjustment by him and his team. Now he's fighting from the southpaw stance. That's the thing. He's ambidextrous. He's actually left-handed, believe it or not. Fights well from the southpaw stance as well as the orthodox stance.
Yeah, he is naturally left-handed, but traditionally fights orthodox. But here he is as a southpaw. And he goes with a left hand to the body from that southpaw stance. So the back power hand, yet another body shot. And again.
Off his head. Stop. Off his head. Okay.
Man, you see the redness on his stomach. He got his stomach looking like a 4-cheese Hot Pocket right now with the cheese coming out of it. My God, you see that with the sauce coming out? My God, I'm serious. He digging down at the guts. My goodness. I don't know how much more he's going to be able to take of this body work.
No more. Around his head.
Stern warning as Gary Ritter admonishes Rudenko for wrapping around and holding on to the head of Jared Anderson. That started in round number 1. There's a jab to the body as he continues that assault to that midsection, and now that left flank as he comes with an inside uppercut.
See, Tess, this is what I expected. Again, the challenge is for Jared is to stop Rudenko. That's it. He's going to hit him. Rudenko's going to be right there in front of him. It's how much more he can take, or if he can get the referee or his corner to stop that.
5 more body punches from Jared Anderson, and again, and again, and again.
Anderson just piecing together a masterpiece going down to the body of Rudenko.
Tim, coming into this fight, 30% of Anderson's landed punches are body shots. So far tonight, it's 58%. 58% of his landed punches are body shots. He has 42 body punch connects as we start round number 4.
I mean, you see how big the body is of Rudenko. He keeps it open. You know, he depends on a high guard when he's retreating, bringing the hands up, and Jared is just taking advantage of it.
You're holding again.
But it says a lot about Jared's IQ. That's what it says a lot about, his IQ, his ring IQ. He notices mistakes. He understands what he needs to do to get the victory. He knew going into this fight that he was going to have to stay focused, and he's going to have to beat this man and force this man to cough it up if he can't knock him out.
Very consistent tonight early on. Very focused and consistent.
Yeah, but I'm impressed with the defense as well.
Yes.
With his hands placement as well. I mean, he's not getting hit with silly things.
He's blocking punches.
Yes. So you know he's been working in the gym on his defense.
Good dip to that left side. Land another body punch. Two-punch combination to the belt line again. Digs with the left hand to the body. And now a combination from the southpaw stance with a split the guard, back left hand. White hook trying to get around that guard. Long left hand to the body.
I don't know how Rudenko's taking these body shots. It's unreal. I mean, Jared is landing on both sides, even to the solar plex with these body shots.
Takes an angle and goes to the body. By the way, I know you just saw that pop-up promotion. Luis Alberto Lopez, Joet Gonzalez. Good IBF featherweight title fight on ESPN on September 15th. Lopez coming off that great, brutal TKO of Mick Conlon back in May. That should be a fun one, Timmy, September 15th.
Oh, yes, it is. I can't wait for that one. It's going to be exciting. I don't know who's going to win that match.
Another big round for Jared Anderson, banked early on. More damage done to that body of Rudenko.
Bench for you fellas, but I got it 4 rounds to nothing. Jared Batman Anderson over Andriy Headlock Rudenko. Listen.
Look at this. Just on cue, Mark. You said headlock Rudenko. And here is Gary Ritter deducting a point for doing the same thing over and over.
You know, Rudenko's not such a bad fighter. I think he's shown us a lot more tonight than the guy who was supposed to fight last time, Jared Kosabutsky. But he ain't a bad fighter, but he's a great grappler.
John Kosabutsky was in our co-feature moments ago and was disqualified for excessive low blows against Efe Ajagba. And now here in this main event, Jared Anderson's been dominating in every way possible. The jab, but the body punches specifically, Timmy. Timmy, I just glanced over the CompuBox numbers for a moment. In 4 rounds, I've landed 61 body punches. 61.
All right, now what you're seeing is Jared just changing up the cadence now, using speed as opposed to just punching power. Trying to switch things up a bit. Jared got to be careful not to hurt his hands on the head of Rudenko.
They were actually talking about that in the corner, Timmy.
But see, the change in cadence right here, setting up even more offense, and it also hides his power shots. So he can come quick with a 4-punch combination, then he set up a big shot off of it.
Rudenko does not look good at all here in round 5. Not at all. Look at this attack to the head. Anderson all over him. Headshot after headshot. Rudenko's not firing back, just covering up. Split the guard with a left hand. More power shots. Then he goes to the body in the mix of it. This is a brutal beating that Jared Anderson's putting down, and it ends in a TKO victory in 5.
There it is. He did it.
Good job. Thank you for that work.
A reminder, we will have our full post